Hi guys, so I hope all of you guys are having a very lovely day today. So today I have a review for you guys, a very quick review for you guys. It's actually more of a first impressions, seeing that I just tested this out today. But it is a new mascara from the company Pür, and I have to say, I have been loving Pür lately. I have a foundation, it's like a spray-on foundation, kind of like the Dior one, and it's friggin' amazing. It's probably I want to say it's in my top 5 favorite foundations I have ever tried in my life. I may do a video on like my whole foundation collection in the future, but I love that foundation. And I also try their eye polishes and I love them as well. Their eye palettes, their eyeshadow palettes are amazing. A lot of things are very, very good in their line, and I feel like Pür is a very underrated brand and everyone needs to try some Pür because they're really good. Okay, so this is the mascara, and I have to say I love the packaging. It has like a rubber-like texture to it, kind of like NARS's packaging, if you guys are familiar with NARS. So I do like that. It's very fancy. And the mascara itself, let me read to you what the actual box says. It says here, this age-defying mascara formula contains a revolutionary positively charged matrix that attracts to each individual lash to strengthen, thicken, lengthen, and separate for unparalleled performance. And then to apply the mascara, it says, begin by placing the brush wand at the base of lashes, then hold for a few seconds to set. Wiggle the wand in a back and forth motion and repeat to build. For this I brought her, I did use my eye curler, my Kevyn Aucoin eye curler, because this is something that I tend to do pretty much on a regular basis. So I wanted to do the same kind of routine that I would do every day to see how the mascara performs that way. So I would curl my lashes and then apply mascara and then curl my lashes again. Well, actually I would do 2 coats of mascara, and then after the second coat I would curl my lashes with the Kevyn Aucoin lash curler once again. So for this eye right here, I just did it simple without using the Kevyn Aucoin curler, and I have to say this mascara doesn't really need too much help. I do find with my other mascaras I do need to use my lash curler just to give a little bit more volume, a little bit more curl. On its own it works really good. It gives a really nice curl. It builds so good. This is probably one of the most buildable mascaras I've ever tried. Very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but this builds so much better. But I will say you have to be a little bit careful because if you build too much, it can get clumpy, and you definitely don't want that. This is a mascara that is better for your top lashes as opposed to your lower lashes because you don't want too much mascara building up on your lower lashes, or else that will look kind of crazy. But overall, this is a really good mascara. What I like about this mascara is that you can just leave it with 1 coat and your lashes will still look really nice. They will look very wispy and flirty. And then if you want a little more volume, you can definitely do that with the second coat, and then your lashes will build up a little bit more. Definitely will be much more black and much more thicker and much more volumized. And so you can get 2 kinds of looks with this. So to say. So I do like that. I feel like you don't need too many coats to get a really nice lash with this mascara. So the claims are that this is a strengthening mascara, which my lashes definitely do feel more substantial. I don't know if that's more of a long-term kind of claim, but they definitely do feel stronger. And this is a thickening mascara, and it's definitely thick, which I actually like because my lashes, my natural lashes, you can barely see them. And then it is lengthening. I will say that. This isn't the most lengthening mascara I've ever tried, but it's definitely up there. And then this is great for separation, which with 1 coat, it definitely separates your lashes. If you keep building it up, they do tend to clump together, but overall, this does separate nicely. And yeah, I definitely would say, it doesn't say it here, but I definitely would say that this is a volumizing mascara. It definitely gives a nice curl with just 1 coat. So overall, I have to say that I do recommend this mascara. I don't know how it will perform in the long run. The consistency of this mascara is quite thick. It's not one of the more liquidy types of consistency, which I like my mascaras to be a little bit more on the thicker side than on the thinner side. I kind of like that weight to my lashes rather than it just being very thin and not really clinging onto my lashes. So I do like the consistency of this. So this is $22. You can purchase this at Ulta, Kohl's, or the Pür Cosmetics website, and I will leave a link to all of those down below. And also Octoly, because this was powered by Octoly. They were nice enough to send this to me so I can review this for you guys. So I will also leave a link to Octoly down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.